Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and some of you might have missed what the next actual Warframe update is, which is dubbed the Fall Update. It has primarily a Teshin Quest, 60-second Warframe, OBERON Rework, and Lavos Deluxe, which is pretty big, so hey, let's quickly go over that in case anyone missed it. And daily reminder, I'll pretty much be off and out for the next week, so won't really be many streams, and a lot of the videos will be like pre-recorded a couple days, week ahead of time, you know, that sort of situation. So thank you all for joining, subbing, and liking, and we will continue. The Warframe news post dubbed Coming This Fall to Warframe, a first look at our yet-to-be-titled update preceding the old piece. A lot of people were a little confused thinking the old piece was the next Warframe update, but that's probably the December big update, whereas we are now going over the fall update. And this was the big picture, while TennoCon revealed our next cinematic expansion, the old piece, during this year's Tenno Live demo. That doesn't mean we won't have more to offer you in the meantime. Before you journey back to ancient battlefields of Tau, our yet Untitled Fall Update has several intriguing new items on deck to help tide you over. Without giving away too much, here's a brief rundown on what to expect. First and foremost, new quest, The Teacher, a new quest involving Teshin as a teacher of mods. As part of our ongoing commitment to the new player experience, we'll be adding an early stage quest to make modding more approachable after completing Vor's prize. The Teacher will guide you along a path of discovery with assistance from the ever-knowledgeable Teshin in a bid to demystify our extensive modding system and better explain its complexities. I wonder if they'll be able to do a good job, since a lot of Warframe stuff changes all over the place with this modding guide, but I hope they will, at least a little bit, be able to like bring in new players' knowledge into the game and actually mod a little better. But hey, I guess we'll fully see with the new teacher quest, but good guy Teshin teaching us how to be good at Warframe yet again. Next up, the 60-second Warframe, which is not the Devil Warframe, okay? Let the speculation commence. Our next Warframe will debut in this fall update, but we're keeping further details under wraps for the time being. We'll have much more to share with you during our September 25th dev stream, so stay tuned. Yeah, reminder, the next Warframe dev stream is September 25th. With this 60-second Warframe, they did tease during the TennoCon livestream that the next Warframe is a fun guy. So a lot of people, us and myself included, assuming it's going to be like a mushroom-based Warframe, a fungus-based Warframe, however that may look. But other people have also said, like, fun guy, hey, maybe it's a clown Warframe. Maybe he's just a silly guy, maybe a goofy dude. So truly, we don't actually know with the 60-second Warframe because they haven't talked about it whatsoever. So yeah, stay tuned on that one, everybody. Next up is a OBERON rework. That's right, finally, after years and years and years of asking, we're getting a actual OBERON rework. A classic Warframe beloved by many, the life-giving Forest Guardian OBERON is getting a well-deserved touch-up to his abilities. These include a slew of improvements as part of a new rework that we can't wait to share with you. Stay tuned for more details. As you can see, this is my OBERON fashion frame, and OBERON is just weak right now because like Smite just does some radiation damage poorly, and that kind of sucks, like radiation impact. That's nothing amazing by default. Hollowed Ground is also the same, it's just weak radiation and status chance, so it's a good idea, but like it's awful, especially nowadays. They would have to 10x the base damage for it to even be considered okay, because 100 radiation damage, man, that's insanely bad, okay? So it's rough. Renewal is kind of like the one good ability, somewhat if you look at it, one of two I should say. You get good heal AoE, initial heal, health per second, some armor, so it's like a decent enough tank ability. It's just also pretty lacking in numbers. I'd say the armor is one of the better things. The heal per second's okay, it's pretty weak, but it's not terrible. But health per second's not as useful as some other stuff, but either way, it's still like decent, but it should still get touched up and for sure upgraded. Lastly, you have Reckoning, which even now, it's still low tier radiation and impact damage. Armor reduction's kinda the one nice thing about it. Also the blind and health orb drop, it's like decent enough, but you have to remember this type of CC is not the best in Warframe unless it can kill, because CC that just kind of blinds and makes enemies not get to you is a little rough, because the meta in Warframe is always kill enemies. So CC that pulls people in, really good. CC that kind of blinds enemies and makes them stumble around confusingly, it could be better. Either way, the armor shred and some of the buffs on that's not too terrible. So Oberon's gonna get reworked. Let me know what you think of Oberon right now. I'll probably have to rework my build myself, because let's be real here, it's an old health tank build that not even super tanky, as you can see, and I just haven't thrown too many Forma in this bad boy, but yeah, maybe it's time to rework a Forma build on Oberon and maybe throw on some Umbra Forma and whatnot, because yeah, haven't played Oberon in ages. Either way, cheers. That's Umbra. Either way, cheers. That is the Oberon rework idea stuff, and there's not actually any info there. This is just kind of what we're moving away from. Certainly, everyone, last but not least is Lavos Deluxe. Much like the alchemist-inspired Lavos himself, we've been busy transmuting our artists' innovative designs into an extravagant new deluxe skin. And this is the Lavos Deluxe concept by Nikita Leshkov and Matthias Tapia, also known as Sumo, it seems. If I said the names wrong, my bad, I'm terrible at speaking. Either way, if you count yourself a fan of the Serpentine Scientist, this is definitely one you'll want to keep an eye on. Don't judge my Lavos Prime fashion being too terrible. I'm just not really much of a Lavos player, and I don't love the Prime skin arms, but man, Prime skin on Lavos Prime does look really cool once you fashion a little bit, so I do kind of still like it. Either way, that is all of the general news for the next Warframe update. Nothing big, but just thought I'd go over that in case you missed it, because a lot of people thought that the old piece with like Uriel, Wisp, and Protoframe and everything else was the next Warframe update, but no, that's definitely the December update. We have this fall update first, so let me know what you think. As always, sub, like, and use Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. I won't be streaming too much on YouTube or Twitch in the next week, because again, I am kind of just gone for a while, so yeah, any support helps. Appreciate it, everyone. Cheers, cheers.